my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then. We will speak later.
Poor Liliana's been through so much shit.
Master Harry said that without more war, he won't be able to get blades.
Wow. Sup?
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me?
I'm flattered. Also inclined toward
extravagant
extravagant lies.
Are you from
Extravagant
Forgotten?
oaks.
Olay?
No, 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 no. I can't speak.
Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
Yes, it was.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
What do you do?
You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
A little bit.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
All that business sense.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. I got her off a guy in Darktown. Took me a week to pry his dead fingers off the stock.
Why, Bianca?
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
That's attractive, isn't it? I'm looking right through this poor chick's head.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Hello, J Marv. It's a little bit further than the beginning, but basically, I've been playing for 4.5 hours now, a little bit more. And I haven't done too much, just the whole introducing everything. I've searched the hinterlands and started a few other scout missions so that I could go to other places, but that's about it. I haven't really progressed in the story too much. Just, hey, I've got the mark. I'm not the one who started this. Let's figure out who is. Or who did.
Have to put the blighted thing up so we can pivot. No telling which direction it'll be coming from.
Why are you so worried, sir? We're getting more soldiers every day.
Any advice?
More soldiers in a town that was never meant to be a fortress.
Think about how you want to use your points. Because later on, they're going to be hard to come by. Any skills that you really want, start putting that are kind of further down the skill tree, start putting into them now. So that later on, it's not going to take so much to be able to get the skills that you want. Construction orders. As you know from the terrible accidents of last week, many passages through the mountain are unstable and liable to collapse at any moment. I do not wish us to lose more brothers and sisters in the search for lost cultist treasure. We must seal all entrances into the mountain. The Templars have done a careful sweep of the caves. Everything of worth was collected. What remains of the disciples of Andraste will be forgotten, buried in the earth. Once it is done, let us have no more talk of them. This is a new haven, restored to life by the true Chantry and most holy Justinia V, Mother Florentine. If you didn't play Dragon Age Origins, you end up in this village. You ended up in this village as part of the story to find the ashes of Andraste. And there's a whole cult here with a father instead of a mother, and they're all about blood sacrifice and all this good stuff. And so, after discovering the village, people are all, the cult of Andraste, let's go excavate there and look things up and dig up all their sacred artifacts and everything. And so it's cool to see that this village came back and that it becomes your home base for the time being. Started as a sword and shield character. Is that a good... I haven't played with a sword and shield guy in this game. I've basically only played mages. This is my second character, and she's a mage. I personally prefer mage characters because I like being further away from the battlefield and launching shit at people. Eventually, I'll make a sword and shield character because I like trying different things. My first character on Dragon Age Origins was a sword and shield character. And I had a whole lot of fun with it. It was great. And then I had a mage character and I just fell into the pit. I tried climbing back out and it's hard. Dragon Age 2, I had a mage character first. And then I started a two-handed weapon character. Loved her. I don't know about sword and shield yet. I haven't used a sword and shield in that one either. Eventually I might, but not today. Is there anything in here? No, there wasn't. I was going to...
I'm used to delivering children.
These truths
When
the
will you be
Maker
able to
has
get us
revealed
across
to me,
supplies we need?
as there is but one way.
I haven't played on co-op yet. Not really. I went through the proving grounds kind of thing that they have you go through for the tutorial, but I haven't played anything else on co-op. So far, it's weird. Not exactly the same as in-game like this, but I'm
No.
interested in
Nothing.
figuring out how to work with it. Deal with relatives of the Trevelyan's. My dear Lady Montillier, the Inquisition's denouncement of the Herald's relatives who were attempting to trade on our name sent a tidal wave of gossip across the free marches. One of her distant relations, Lord Albrecht, was so incensed that he began an altercation with one of your soldiers, in a tavern no less. Chaos erupted, and Lord Albrecht was reportedly brought low by a rolling pin and an angry cook. He won't soon forget this, but we have Wow, what the hell? But we've had such blessed peace ever since the incident. Best regards, Lady Buttlefort. That was terrible to try to read. Good lord. Hard in Hightown 3. Varric's Revenge. My dear Leliana, your author friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coin led from Antiva to Tevinter to the Free Marches and Orlais. Someone hid their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writers in Kirkwall. And remember, you owe me a favor. A. Oh no, I completely understand. You gotta decide what style you prefer. You might really, really enjoy your sword and shield guy. You could also start an archery guy. See how you like that. See if you would prefer the closeness of battle, like with the sword and shield, or if you prefer to be further away from it and launch stuff at people. And with the rogue, you could either go into archery or you can use dual wielding. So you can pick between the two even if you go with that. And then you can decide then, I actually want to be a mage, or I like having the dual wielding thing. Let's go with that. It's just experimentation and figuring out what you like. I don't mind the questions. Shut up. You shut your mouth, Travis. Uh-huh. Yeah, you and your little evil giggles over here. That's what Varric would call you. Giggles. He gives nicknames to all of the characters, all your friends kind of thing. And especially in Dragon Age 2. And this one, he has a nickname for one of them. I don't remember if he has a nickname for everybody else. We'll see. But in the other one, it was like Daisy, Sunshine, Curly, Ravani, Blondie, Broody. I love Varric. Varric's great. Oh, I don't like doing this thing. Let's wait on that one. It's just annoying. Irritating whelp. Lord. Oh, required power 8. Dang it. Let's go to the Black Emporium, because I haven't been there yet. This is one thing I haven't done. Let's go. Black Emporium is going to be all surprised now. If it's the same thing as Dragon Age 2, I'm not worried. At all. Of course, and thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I just hope you enjoy and learn and what you want to learn kind of thing. Oh yeah, it's the same exact thing, but with better graphics.
Send my regards to the Lady Ambassador. Her ancestor visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age. I sold her a candle mounted with the severed hand of a first acolyte of Razikel.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
I wonder, do the Montiliers still have it in their possession? I should like to see it again.
Bruh. Are you done talking? Can I read? Dang it. Xenon the Antiquarian. No. We'll pretend I said that right. I left the Black Emporium empty-handed for 2 reasons. First, most of the items were priced far beyond what I could afford. Second, I spent most of my short time there trying to sate my curiosity about its proprietor. I found myself stealing glances at the antiquarian from behind piles of books, between shelves, and at one point, over a basket of mismatched socks. There he sat, petrified, in the center of the emporium, skin of waxy gray over ancient taut sinew, moaning in a voice so dry and brittle it sounded like the snapping of twigs after a drought. A girl of not more than 12 scurried to and fro to fulfill his numerous requests. Another patron noticed my fascination and told me that the girl, most likely an urchin rescued from the street, was responsible for the needs of the antiquarian, feeding, washing, and the like. So impossibly old is he, and so fragile his skin, he can only tolerate the barest of whisper touches from the smallest and most tender of his servants. Only in this way may he come close to his lost youth, said the man. I was surrounded by objects of legend, yet none fascinated me as did the antiquarian. Found from a journal page found in Kirkwall's Darktown, written by an unknown author. Crafting materials. Interesting. Ooh, maybe I do want a lot of gold. Everything is so expensive. Good lord.
Help yourself to a sock from the basket, but only one!
Can I change it? And have like different heads set up? That'll be a test for another day. I don't feel like dealing with it right now though. Interesting. Right now I'm just kind of roaming around a bit. I like doing side quests first and then going through the story. I just find that it's more entertaining that way. Why? That's weird when I'm going to Haven. Okay. Whatever. I like doing them kind of at the same time though. As I go, I'll do some side quests and then I'll do a story quest and then I'll go do some more side quests. Whatever I run across. If I'm in the middle of doing a quest, a story quest, then I just happen to see that a side quest is a few feet over there. I'll go and do that and then I'll continue on and I won't turn it in until afterwards, after I finish the main quest I'm on, because I already walked this far. Ain't no way I'm going back right now. Yeah, I don't know why that was weird. Okay. Change it. Hippity hop.
Make her watch over you.
Make her, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the
I have
light.
heard
I shall weather the
rumors
storm.
of a way to
I
reverse
shall
the right
endure.
of tranquility.
What you have created,
Yes,
no one
I
can
have heard
tear
them as
asunder.
well. Would you wish to have your self restored? I do not believe that would be wise. The number of demons present might leave me vulnerable to possession. I might also experience feelings of discomfort over events that occurred while I was in this state. I can survive in this fashion. If I were made whole again, I might not. It is a terrible bargain we ask you to make.
Blessed
Oh.
are the righteous.
Greetings,
lights
Herald
in
of
the shadow.
Andraste.
In
How
their
fares
blood
your
the
quest to
Maker's
seal the
will is
breach?
written.
How do you think? Damned if I know.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden.
I pick up and
I
search
hope you do not
everything.
find
I
it
actually have
difficult.
problems with
Please
constantly
remember
filling out my
Andraste,
pack
but
because
Andraste
I
did not
pick up
carry
and
the
look
Count of
at
Light alone.
everything.
She had generous
Even if I
advisors.
think it's going to end up
Even her
being
husband
worthless,
trusted
I
her.
pick up everything on that off chance
But remember
that
those who would help
I
you.
might need this. Or at least I sell it.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
No problem. I don't mind the questions. It makes things interesting. I like answering you guys. Normally, nobody even talks to me, whether it's because of me being a girl or just because I'm sitting here yelling. Normally, I'm playing Battlefield anyways, so I'm sitting there yelling and being angry anyways. I don't know if I scare them off with my awful, vile mouth or yeah, language. There we go. My awful vile language or me being a girl. I don't know. But I like talking to you guys. It's fun.
We're more zealous than the Templars and the Seekers.
And there's no need to
I suppose
apologize
better
for
say,
it.
Cassandra.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Farewell, revered mother.
Farewell.
There's something about that name that just gets me. Revered Mother. It doesn't sit well on my tongue, I don't think. I don't know. It's weird. I know. Yeah, I guess. I know James doesn't like the word chantry. He's just like, it's such an ugly word. And I just look at him like, you should play the game. You see that it's an ugly establishment. Especially if you play all the way through from Origins. You go from Origins to Dragon Age 2 Inquisition. It's a real ugly establishment. It's terrible. Plug in, you piece of shit. Sorry guys, trying to reposition. My legs are starting to cramp from the way I'm sitting. Alright. What to do next? In progress. How much longer? Jesus. I still have to wait half an hour for this. Annoying. To go do shit then. Damn. Let's see here. Ba-ba-ba. What to do next? What to do next? I should do that. I want to meet new characters already. Loading screens everywhere.
Thank you.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Well, here's some ram
Maybe
meat.
this will help.
More than
Can you imagine me just taking 10 hunks of ram meat and just going, here you go, funk?
but no one else is helping like you.
Because it's not going to be little tiny little steaks. Those rams are big. I mean, they have a lot of fur on them too, but they're freaking huge. It's going to be you dumping a big old carcass on them. Oh yeah, if it's in my pocket, we're good. Ouch. That wasn't supposed to happen. Where am I going? Lake camp. I want to go fight the Templars. Let's go fight the Templars. Why not? What you doing that for?
Welcome back. Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
Farewell.
I'm already working on your quest. Shut up. I've got 3, I think. That was a creepy laugh. I can't even do it without starting laughing. Teehee. Poof. Oh my god, I pressed A again. Oh, these goddamn freaking shield things. There we go. Stop reflecting my magic, you bitch. Get him, Cassandra. Jesus. There it is. Oh, hey, there's elf fruit right there. Whoops. Dude. Gross, look at all the red lyrium. Ow. Templar encampment. Brothers, we must listen to the call of the Maker himself, who has given us the duty to destroy these mages. By their rebellion, they have forfeited their right to live. They are not people. And any order that asks you to end this just and righteous battle is a lie. A test sent by him to separate the faithful from the foolish. Join us off the West Road and fight for a worthy cause. 'Cause that sounds good, doesn't it? Mine. Fort Connor was constructed by a young Arl Eamon after the Orlesians were driven from Ferelden. It was named in honor of Eamon's father, who died at the Battle of West Hill, and after whom the Arl named his son. Eamon was determined for Redcliffe to stand as a shining example of Ferelden's strength. He constructed Fort Connor to watch the King's Highway, protect the hinterlands against all enemies. It proved its fortitude against Darkspawn during the Fifth Blight, suffering damage only when the Darkspawn deployed emissaries. Eamon said proudly at the time that Fort Connor was unbreakable by anything short of magic, and for that, thank the Maker, we have Templars. You guys ever don't want me to stop reading anything that I come across? Just let me know and I'll stop. I mainly do it just so that anybody who's not watching and just listening kind of thing will know what's going on. And I just walked into Templars. Cool. That's what I get for talking. That'll teach me to open my big mouth. Ow. What you got against me, dude? Get down. One down. I mean, what I wanted, but okay. I don't want to fight him right now. I don't feel like it. Where am I? On my way. I'm on my way. Let me just destroy these crates, you know. They don't need them. That's mine. Do I want to try to fight these Templars right now? No. I haven't made an actual save game yet. I should probably do that. How long have I actually played? Whoops. You don't know my life. You're still not dead? Really? Ow. You're on fire now, though. Get him, Cassandra. I'm Jesus. Probably gotten some good stuff. Let me check this shit out. Alright, it's level 9. Good. Look at all this stuff I have that I don't need. Dup, dup, dup. Oh wait, that's him. Anybody need to level up? Varric needs to level up. What? Varric, you sly dog. Let's see. Put something into archery, shall we? Or pincushion. Go ahead and do dives out of trouble. Watch me totally regret coming up here because I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
I assume you've heard about Prince Sebastian, Varric.
I know he invaded Kirkwall. Are you going to blame me for that too?
I wasn't trying to.
You weren't trying to remind
Said
me
he
how bad
would.
it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it.
I thought you might be concerned. It is your home.
Of course I'm concerned. I don't need you prodding me with a stick to prove it.
Oh. My poor babies. Bruh, you missed. Come on. Oh. You are on fire. Bruh. Ooh, more royal elf fruit. That's 2 elf fruit, royal elf fruit, and like 40 regular elf fruit.
Refugees should have a safer time on the King's Road now.
There we go. That ended up being fine. I was good. Worried for no reason. Oh, no! I have an awful, terrible habit of falling off cliffs. It's really bad. That and hippity hoppiting. What? Oh, there we go. Inventory full. Swedish fish. That is a sword that Cassandra can wield. Little shop over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and come right over here.
Thank you.
Going to sell the things that. Oh, I wanted to keep that. Oh well. Find another one.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Let's go up this way a bit. See where this leads us today. See, there's a quest.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead.
Ooh,
Anyway, they're blocking the road.
bandits.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
And they're too well on for stupid. Oh, iron. Not important. We'll take care of these bandits.
Bandits ahead!
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Personal locket.
Peace. I am no danger to you. My name is Miris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Nearest. Interesting. I almost thought she was gonna be Meryl.
Demons on your own. Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
How did you come to be here?
I was, first of Clan Venen. I left in service of my clan and saw that great tear in the Vale on my journey. I know more of magic and the Vale than any Shemlin, so I hope to help.
Maharal, Dalen.
We should keep moving.
What'd you say to freak her out, Solus? Ow. I know that he said something along the lines of... I know Dalen is... like young one kind of thing. Right?
I have heard of this but never seen it before. It is called Veil Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic. A memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin. I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mahalani, Maglandeva, Vi Enasali.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
I've wondered, how did you know to approach us, Solus? The breach opened. We were scrambling and barely had time to think. And there you were.
I went to see the breach for myself. I did not know you would be there.
You must not have been far away.
I was not. I'd come to hear of the Conclave, but did not want to get close.
Lucky for us, then.
Right. Lucky. I'm so distrustful of my character sometimes. It's terrible. They come and go. Sure, I'll get more eventually. I should be going to bed anyways. I actually have to work tomorrow. Not early, thank goodness. I close tomorrow. You shut your mouth. Jeez. Ooh, an unsigned letter on a bandit body. We don't need any heroes on this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the East Road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger in the area. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets, regardless of colors flown.
They are retreating. We must pursue.
We're going, Solas. Chill out. Oh boy. Big bad bandit camp. Here we go. With big two-handed dude. That wasn't too hard. I thought it would be worse.
This would be a good place to set up camp.
Five Blood Lotus. What, I have like 4? Quite rude. I think up here is where the dragon... Yep, the dragon's gonna be right in this area. Definitely not strong enough to take him on. That's because you're a... Lovely. And you're what's wrong? You are such a bad influence. Oh, fuck.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
I need one more. There from here? Probably not. I'm a mage. Physics don't apply to me. Told you.
A Templar, I believe.
A letter found on a dead Templar. Elandra, I don't know how this will reach you, but with the last strength of my shaking hands, what else could I do but write you? Whether it be the magic of this cursed breach or the Maker punishing me for abandoning my vows, the end is coming. The terrors are with me more often than not. I came up here to try to find some peace with these believers, but the platitudes they mouth are cold comfort. If my mind falls to demons, or my own darkness, I fear that even a weakened Templar will cause too much harm. I took a draught of bitter herbs. It will be over soon. I wish my weakness had not stopped me from meeting you. With your phylactery, I knew just where you were. The madness of your side and mine was too great a gap. Maker save you. Stay safe. You need no circle if you carry it within you. Love, Matrin. Phylacteries. A phylactery is a vessel, often a glass vial, containing the essence of a magical being. The Circle of Magi and the Chantry use small phylacteries filled with blood, taken from apprentice magi, to track down mages that turn apostate to flee the wrath of the Templars. Before an apprentice passes his harrowing, his phylactery is kept at his home circle tower. Phylacteries of first enchanters are stored in the White Spire, an Arlesian Circle, and the Templar Order stronghold. Vials belonging to legal yet powerful and controversial mages are kept in carefully hidden caches in remote locations. For anyone but a member of the Chantry, tracking one down is all but impossible. Quite literally, like trying to find a needle in a haystack. In a hay farm, sorry. Hay farm.
How did the Maker bring you to these hills?
My lady came to the conclave to
I know
support the
you.
divine.
They call you the Herald
When
of
she died,
Andraste
I was
for what
lost.
you did at Haven.
But then I
But
heard
are
the
you?
words of Speaker
The
Anin,
Maker has not told me.
and I knew I had found my new home.
I am the Herald of Andraste.
And do you claim to hold power over the rifts the Maker has opened in the sky?
I can seal rifts, yes.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
This cult, what are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will, and so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
Whoa.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, only in hopes of appeasing it.
Lornan's exile. Our Arl Tiranon Gieran's eldest son came late in the Arl's life, and there was much hope for the young man to follow in the footsteps of his successful father. Unfortunately, Lornan Gieran proved to be profoundly lazy in his youth, more interested in spending his father's money than tending to his lands. In frustration, the Arl ordered a fort constructed in the mountains. He sent Lornan there, stating that his son could return to Redcliffe only when the bandits that lurked in the mountains had been brought to heel. Accepted history says that Lornan reformed, routed the bandits, and returned to Redcliffe a changed man. Whispers in the family, however, suggest that the man who returned to Redcliffe was in fact a soldier, who bore some resemblance to Lornan. and who fought well against the bandits in the mountains while Lornan rested comfortable in his mountain keep for the remainder of his days. Wow, what a lazy son of a bitch.
Feel the pull of the Maker in the signs in the sky.
I don't know much about that.
Your father would not want this for you. My father is gone. He wants for nothing now. Travel safely.
Excuse me. While you were coming up, please, if you meet my beloved, tell her I am waiting. Lady Velena should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
Whoops.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter, Velena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Got my first connection. My first agent. Bottles of Thetis. Vint 9 Rowan's Rose. Delicate to the nose, comfort to the tongue, and strangely a half-remembered whisper to the ears. It is described as, and inspires, a wistful spirit of Vinter's opus. Whatever that is.
Thank you again. Lady Velena would have loved this place.
Doing it again.
There's almost no mention of your part in the tale of the champion, Varric.
I don't want to bore people.
You don't want to incriminate yourself, you mean?
Oh, same thing, really.
We want no trouble here.
Peace to you.
Does it look like I'm gonna be trouble? Well, that's just rude. You're so mean to me. Ew, fade guts. I'm going.
You are truly the herald of Andraste.
Queen Asha of Antiva. There are those who believe the tale that Antiva owes its independence to the looming threat of the crows. Yet this story, largely spread by the crows themselves, is no more credible than the promises of a market stall huckster. For the truth of the matter, we look instead to the palace of the kings in Antiva city. A grand statue of a woman in Ravani royal garb towers over the entrance, her watchful eyes keeping sight of everything happening within those walls. Asha Subira Bahadur Kapana, Queen Mother of Thetis. When the matriarchs of the Ravane arranged the marriage of Princess Asha of Islay to King Alonso Campania of Antiva, it went unnoticed and unremarked by their contemporaries. The eyes of Thetis were on the wars of Orlais and Navarra. The marriage of a minor princess of Ravane to an almost powerless king was beneath their consideration. Yet, this wedding was, in retrospect, perhaps the most important event in Thetis' history since the blackening of the Golden City. Queen Asha was a skilled tactician, seeing the military ambitions of Tevinter, Navarra, and Orlais. She concocted a plan. Antiva was too prosperous. I cannot talk right now. I need to go to bed, my goodness. Too prosperous to escape its neighbor's avarice, yet had no means of raising an army capable of fending off both Tevinter and Orlais without impoverishing the kingdom. If she was to safeguard her people, it must be through measures stronger than steel. The queen spent decades making alliances in the ancient Ravani way, marriage. She wed her many children and grandchildren strategic. I can't talk. I can't speak. I can't read right now either. I just tried. I just tried using my words. Strategically. I can't say it. My tongue ties on it. She wed her many children and grandchildren in strategic ways into nobles' houses across the continent. Within 3 years, Antiva was so well connected that any hostile action against it would force half the nations of Thetis into war. The blood of Queen Asha runs in the veins of the Empress of Orlais, the Prince of Starkhaven, the King of Navarra, and 7 of the Dukes of the Anderfels. Even some magistrates of the Tevinter Imperium have ties to the Antivan royal family. Asha's web of blood ties forces most of the continent to remain at peace with Antiva, or risk terrible consequences at family dinners. My goodness. So everybody is related to everybody else? Gross. Dang it, Asha.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now. Hurry! Get her that breathing potion.
Are you questioning what's been taught?
Oh shit, I'm stuck. Jump! Okay, I got it. I made it. It's gonna be my first playthrough where I complete it, but I did have another character that I started about a year ago. But I stopped playing and I went and played through Origins and then Dragon Age 2. So this character is basically using my decisions and everything from Dragon Age 2. Woman, why are you following me? What? Strange, okay. That's weird. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Oh, there I go. Goodness gracious. Can't do anything right.
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you.
Damn right you were.
Herald of Andraste.
No. We must do more to help people.
Have your people help the refugees?
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here. The rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to
In my Dragon Age 2 playthrough, I decided that I was going to be total mage rights, and I made myself a mage. My love interest was Anders, the whole shebang. I was all mage rights, completely through and through. I helped the mages at every twist and turn. And I also just prefer the fighting style of the mages. I prefer standing back a little bit and hauling stuff at my enemies rather than being up close and personal. It's more comfortable for me to be a little bit further back, but in Dragon Age, yeah, I can control the combat better, as my friend excellently said right now. But did I say accidentally? I said actually. Or something like that. Gosh, Travis, get it together. I just thought it would be fun, since I was all mage rights and everything, to play as a mage and see how it changed the whole thing. Probably either Rift Mage or Knight Enchanter.
I doubt these were mere bandits. They moved with the efficiency of a trained group.
We'll see how the rest of my story progresses first. It's gonna be a while until I even get there, so I might change my mind and decide I want to go all blood mage kind of thing, but I don't think I will. Yeah, I might change my mind later. It'll really just depend on what I do. It's been a while. I don't remember further into the game kind of thing. I don't even remember if you can start with blood magic with the Inquisitor. I know in the other two you could. Rage demons are the worst. Yeah, in this game it's Necromancer, which is kind of silly, but kind of screws with the continuity of the game. Terms and everything. You know, words. Get out of here. What's up, Cassandra? You're a little covered in blood there. I think you need a bath. Inventory full. Shoot. I just sold all my stuff too. Shoot. Gosh. So annoying. There you go. Ring of Life Drain. Oops. I don't want another ability duration. Finally. There we go. There we go. This is the first night that I've streamed Dragon Age. Before I've streamed Battlefield whenever I kind of felt like it, when my internet was deciding to work well. I'm going to start streaming Dragon Age maybe 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how often I work and everything. I do have a Twitter. It is the same username as my Twitch, Dragon Lily Ashes. I can post on there whenever I'm thinking about streaming, do one of those little poll things, or just say, hey, I'm going to stream at this time, Pacific time, because I'm based in California. I can put out a tweet and just say, hey, I'm going to be doing this. Come and watch me if you want. And usually I post on my Instagram too. Again, same name. I'll post on there, hey, I'm streaming. Come and watch me. Watch me do hilarious shit and yell at people. I heard that little giggle. Nope, I heard it now. It's too late. Oh, but anyways, the days and times that I stream will always be different because my work schedule isn't always the same. Most of the time, it'll probably be in the evenings, in working into the early mornings, like it has today. I'm actually going to go to the war room, take care of a couple of things, and then I'm gonna go to bed for tonight because I do work tomorrow night and I'll be closing. If I probably will stream tonight or tomorrow night, whatever, same difference right now. I'll probably stream after I get off of work because the next day I'm going to be off. I don't have to worry about anything. And I'm actually going to be off for the next 3 days, so I might just stream every night kind of thing. We'll see. I'll send out a tweet or put it on Instagram. I'm really having fun streaming Dragon Age though, instead of just the constant Battlefield. It's interesting, and I like having people actually talk to me and ask me questions and everything. I'm not an expert in any way, but I just like that interaction. It makes streaming a lot more fun than just sitting here and yelling at random people because, oh, that was stupid, and shit, I'm lagging again, kind of deal. Shut up, Travis. My lagging is not for your entertainment. But you enjoy it.
Cedric said the he's giving them to the Inquisition for free.
Can I help you with something?
Uh-huh. Okay. Whatever you say.
Farewell. Make a go with you.
Uh-huh. I see. There are other ways I can show that I care, you know.
Better ready yourself.
Ooh.
You will be rightly assigned.
Oh my. I can't do the accent like you can. You put this little twist accent thing.
Ah, Lady Trevelyan. May I have a moment?
Why do I not chat? As in when I'm playing Battlefield and just yelling at people? Or... Zanv.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Ambassador Montilier. The Ferelden nobles have finally completed work on the watchtowers. While they certainly took their time, we cannot fault the results. The towers give us advance warning of bandit and demon attacks, and they have made the area safer for both the refugees and the farmers who have fled the nearby fields. Thank you again for gaining the assistance of our friends in Ferelden. We will take good care of these people. Corporal Vale. You sound suspicious. Address a nobleman's concerns. Listen to this, Travis. You're gonna like this one. Oh, yeah. It's funny because I'll actually have a couple of my friends, they'll sit there and they'll watch me, but they won't start up a chat because I know some people are just shy about actually chatting. They don't know how the streamer is going to react to people talking to them. They don't know whether they actually want to talk or not or answer questions. And it's like, the friend could be like, "Hey, how's it going?" and start that up, and then other people will be like, "Oh, they're okay with us chatting. Let's chat. Let's go ahead and start typing up shit." And that kind of thing. I'm normally shy. Over the internet, I'm fine for the most part. At first, I was really timid and everything other than the occasional, "Damn it!" Or, "Yes! Suck that, you piece of shit," kind of thing. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Chris. I'm looking at you. But, I used to be really shy, and I've slowly come out of that through using streaming, and it's just been real fun and friendly. I like being friendly. I do like being friendly. In real life, I'm suspicious as hell. Or, I have suspicions, and I am really wary around with my surroundings and everything. But over the internet, I'm just like, haha, look at me. I am totally having fun here. I don't care. I am putting myself out there because I want to be out here, kind of thing. I don't know. I'm rambling now, but you ready, Travis? You ready for this? Harold, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason in darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. Filth. Stop it. I need to finish. Filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the lights, Lord Kildarn of Ferelden. Alright, so I can take all 3 paths with this. Oh, I know you are. Josephine's path goes around. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. Liliana wants to take advantage of this. The spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere just to win that lord's favor. And then Colin, he could send a few patrols, but would rather not help this dude because he's a pompous windbag. But I think I'm gonna go with Josephine's because it's neutral. I have more important things to deal with, like the big fucking hole in the sky. Bye.
Let us begin.
Because, you know, somebody's lands are more important than the big hole in the sky. Alright. The Tairn of Highever. To whom it concerns, the Tairnir of Highever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in Highever in remembrance of Justinia, and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Now, Liliana can't attend, but she could write to Tairn Cousland. Colin would like to send for a few Ferelden officers, like an honor guard, to Highever. If I wanted to wait, Josephine would send a diplomatic envoy kind of thing and some Templars who personally knew the Divine. I think I am going to go with Colin's honor guard.
All right.
Since the tension between mages and Templars going anywhere right now is kind of a not so good idea. And so that means that Liliana is going to make some coin for us, since I'm gonna be doing nothing else at the moment. Let her do something, and when I come back, she'll have that done. So, kind of. I can send them on little missions that will get me favors or materials or gold, that kind of thing. I can have them send people to do that kind of stuff. Pompous windbaggery at its finest.
What do dwarves do when magic gets out of control?
We call the Templars, just like the rest of you.
Even down in Orzammar?
Friend, I've never even seen Orzammar. But dwarves don't have mages, so magic likely isn't a big problem.
Dwarves don't have mages. Except for maybe Sandal. But I don't know, that's just my speculation. Yes! I've got the spell now. So now I can take care of at least a couple of the rift monster things coming out before they come out. Good. Alright, I'm saved. I am now going to go to bed. I thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed talking to you guys too. I hope you'll come and see me again. Remember, my Twitter and Instagram are Dragon Lily Ashes, just my Twitch username as well. And I'll